Everyone at the funeral is thinking the same thing. At least it wasn't me. Meet Ivan Ilyich, a respected judge, successful, proper, a man who did everything life asked of him. He built the right career, married the right woman, spoke the right words, lived the kind of life society calls good. And for years, Ivan believed that was enough, until a small pain appears. At first, it feels insignificant, a discomfort, an irritation. But slowly the pain grows, spreading through his body and into every corner of his life. Doctors speak in complicated language, but offer no comfort. His family grows impatient with his suffering. Friends avoid the reality of what is happening. And for the first time, Ivan Ilyich is forced to confront something he spent his whole life avoiding: death. Not as an idea, as a certainty. This is the quiet devastation of the death of Ivan Ilyich. As his body deteriorates, something even more painful begins to break apart: the meaning of his life. Lying alone in dark rooms, Ivan starts asking questions no one around him wants to hear. Did I live the way I truly wanted? Was my happiness real or performed? If everyone forgets me after I die, what was all of this for? And the cruelest realization of all, he may have lived exactly as society expected, and completely wrong. This is not a story about dying. It is about realizing, too late, that you never truly lived. A cinematic meditation of candlelight, silence, ticking clocks, empty conversations, and one man stripped of every distraction until only truth remains. And as Ivan Ilyich approaches his final moments, one final question emerges. Is the fear of death really the fear of ending, or the fear that our lives meant nothing at all?
The decision that defines a life is rarely the one people see. Sometimes it is a conversation, a glance, a door you choose not to walk through. Meet Newland Archer, young, respected, and comfortably positioned within New York's elite society. Newland seems to have his future perfectly arranged. He is engaged to May Welland, a woman admired by everyone around him. His life is exactly what it should be, and that is the problem. Because then he meets Countess Ellen Olenska. She arrives from Europe carrying scandal, independence, and a way of seeing the world that Newland has never encountered before. Where society demands conformity, Ellen values honesty. Where others follow rules, she questions them. For the first time, Newland begins to imagine another life. Not a better life, a truer one. This is the quiet heartbreak of the age of innocence. There are no villains here, no great betrayals, no dramatic battles, only choices. The kind people make every day between desire and duty, freedom and responsibility, personal happiness and social expectation. Newland finds himself standing between two futures. One offers passion, uncertainty, and authenticity. The other offers stability, respectability, and everything society expects him to want. And the more he hesitates, the more he realizes something unsettling. Sometimes life is shaped not by what we do, but by what we cannot bring ourselves to do. What is the price of belonging? Can duty become a form of self-betrayal? And how many people spend their lives wondering about the road they never took? The age of innocence unfolds like a memory. Elegant dinners, opera houses, carriage rides, unspoken feelings, and entire worlds hidden inside polite conversations. It is a story about love, but more than that, it is a story about time. Because some regrets do not arrive immediately. They wait patiently. And years later, when Newland Archer looks back on the life he chose, one final question remains. Was wisdom accepting reality, or realizing too late what he truly wanted? A town does not collapse all at once. First come the ideas, then the arguments, then the people willing to do anything for those ideas. Meet Nikolai Stavrogin, handsome, intelligent, charismatic, the kind of man who enters a room and becomes its center. Yet beneath the confidence is something unsettling. Stavrogin moves through life as if nothing truly matters. He inspires devotion, fascination, even obsession, but cannot seem to believe in anything himself. And that emptiness becomes dangerous. In Demons, a quiet Russian town fills with revolutionaries, radicals, and dreamers convinced they can build a better future. Among them is Pyotr Verkhoshansky, a ruthless political conspirator who understands one thing: people without purpose are easy to manipulate, especially people searching for meaning. As secret meetings multiply and tensions rise, ideas stop being theories, they become actions, and actions become chaos. Political idealism slowly turns into fanaticism, violence, and moral collapse. Friend turns against friend. Loyalty becomes suspicion. Certainty begins to crumble. Through it all, Stavrogin remains at the center, participant and observer, admired and feared, powerful and profoundly lost. Can a society survive when it no longer believes in anything? Can intelligence replace morality? What happens when destruction becomes more attractive than creation? This is not a novel about politics. It is a novel about spiritual emptiness, a storm of whispered conspiracies, shattered faith, and people desperate for meaning in a world they no longer understand. And as the town spirals toward disaster, one final question remains. Were the demons hiding in secret groups and radical ideas? Everyone loves her. At least, they think they do. They love seeing her arrive at parties. They love her beauty, her elegance, the mysterious mystery that follows her wherever she goes. But very few people ever ask a simple question. Who is she when the music stops? Meet Marguerite Gautier. In the glittering salons of Paris, Marguerite is one of the most desired women in society. Surrounded by opulent wealth and admirers, she seems to have everything. Yet, behind the luxury lies loneliness, behind the smiles, exhaustion, and behind the glamour, a painful truth. Her life is already running out of time. Then she meets Armand Duval. Unlike the others, Armand does not see Marguerite as an ornament or a conquest. He sees a genuine person. And for the first time, Marguerite begins to imagine something she never thought possible. A hopeful, normal life. A life built on love instead of appearances. A future instead of survival. This is the heartbreaking world of the Lady of the Camellias. But some loves are born in the wrong world. Society judges, families interfere, sacrifices are demanded, and Marguerite soon discovers that true love is not always measured by what you gain, but by what you are intense willing to give up.
As the distance between them grows, neither Armand nor Marguerite fully understands the choices being made in the other's name, and that misunderstanding becomes its own tragedy. Can love survive pride? Can sacrifice remain meaningful if no one sees it? And is it possible to save someone when the world has already decided who they are? This is not a story of grand romance. It is a story of quiet heartbreak, of letters left unread, of feelings spoken too late, of two people finding genuine love in a society that values reputation more than truth. And when Marguerite faces her final days, one question lingers long after the story ends. Is the greatest proof of love holding on to someone or letting them go so they can have the life you never could?